What is it, Niobe?
I can't help it, Morpheus. I can't help thinking, what if you're wrong? What if all this, the prophecy, everything is bullshit?
What if I told you that Niobe, one of the most defiant and rational characters in the Matrix trilogy, who didn't believe in the prophecies, was actually following a prophecy the entire time? The irony is that she was doing exactly what the Oracle expected of her. She defied Locke's direct orders. She handed over the Logos to Neo, knowing it could doom Zion. She made decisions that seemed reckless, even suicidal. And for 20 years, Matrix fans have debated why. Because there's a deleted scene, a conversation between Niobe and the Oracle that changes everything we thought we knew about her character. In this meeting, that is not found in the movies, the Oracle carefully inserts an idea into Niobe's mind, which would later define her choices. While Morpheus was learning to believe in the One, Niobe was getting her own prophecy, a different prophecy, one specifically tailored for someone who would never believe in destiny, who would never follow prophecy blindly, who would always trust her own judgment over fate.
What did you know about that?
The Oracle.
You saw her?
Just before the Sentinels found us.
What did she tell you?
This proves that a meeting between Niobe and the Oracle had indeed taken place, but the movies don't show this scene. In this video, we reveal exactly what happened in this deleted scene and uncover the deeper meaning behind it. This deleted scene is the key to understanding why every seemingly impossible choice Niobe makes suddenly clicks into place. So, let's decode what the Oracle told Niobe, why this conversation was deleted, and how one meeting became the invisible thread connecting every major decision in Niobe's story. This scene takes place in Enter the Matrix, the video game released alongside Matrix Reloaded. It's set in the Oracle's kitchen, right after she changed her appearance following actress Gloria Foster's death. The timeline is crucial. Neo is trapped in Mobile Avenue Station, and Trinity is preparing to rescue him. The Wachowskis considered Enter the Matrix completely canon, but because most fans never played it, they missed this critical piece of Niobe's story. This meeting is the missing link that explains her entire arc in Revolutions.
Do I know you?
You know me, though you may not recognize me.
When Niobe enters, she doesn't recognize the woman standing before her. The Oracle begins carefully.
I know this won't be easy for any of you. Change never is. I wish the face you remember was the face I was still wearing. But that face is gone.
But Niobe isn't easily convinced. She's the most rational character in the trilogy, remember? The one who openly questioned Morpheus about the prophecy, so she immediately demands proof.
If you are the Oracle, tell me if I believe you are.
The Oracle's response is perfectly calculated.
You don't right now, but you will.
This is classic Oracle. She answers the question but provides zero comfort. She's stating a fact about the future while offering nothing concrete in the present. It's infuriating if you're looking for reassurance. Niobe pushes harder.
Are you going to tell me something to make me believe you?
Come on, Niobe, you know I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I can't make you do anything.
This exchange reveals everything about how the Oracle operates. She claims she cannot tell anyone what to do. She insists people must find the answers for themselves. It's a beautiful philosophy of free will and personal agency, except it's complete manipulation. Think about it. Morpheus's unwavering belief in the One isn't accidental. It was carefully planted by the Oracle. Neo's entire journey from doubt to acceptance was engineered by the Oracle. Trinity's love that literally resurrects Neo. The Oracle told her she'd fall in love with the One. Every major decision in the trilogy traces back to the Oracle's quote-unquote guidance. The Oracle doesn't command, she cultivates. She plants seeds that grow into decisions people think are their own. She is arguably the most powerful program the machine ever created. She creates the illusion of choice while engineering the outcome. It's exactly what the Merovingian called out.
Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those without.
But Niobe doesn't know this yet. She's still processing whether this is really the Oracle. Finally, she relents.
At least you sound the same.
The Oracle confirms,
As I said, you may not recognize the face, but who and what I am beneath remains the same.
Now, this line is fascinating because it's a vague reference to the Oracle being a program. Remember, Neo was the first person to deduce that the Oracle is a Matrix program. not a human. For everyone else, Morpheus, Trinity, Niobe, she was just an ally, a mysterious guide who somehow knew the future. The fact that she now looks completely different should be shocking, even impossible to accept. But Niobe doesn't seem confused or surprised by this. She doesn't demand an explanation for how a person could change faces. She simply asks what happened. This implies something important. Niobe either suspected or knew the Oracle was a program all along. She's rational enough to have figured it out, or at least to accept it when confronted with evidence. Unlike Morpheus, who needed faith, Niobe operates on logic. And logically, the Oracle being a program is the only explanation that makes sense. So when Niobe asks her next question, she's not asking how it's possible. She's asking what went wrong.
Can I ask what happened?
And the Oracle's answer reveals a crucial lie, one that shows just how carefully she manipulates perception and how the war between her and the Merovingian goes far deeper than anyone realizes. The Oracle explains her changed appearance.
The Merovingian warned me that if I made a certain choice, it would cost me. He is, among other things, a man of his word.
On the surface, this sounds like noble sacrifice. The Oracle made a brave choice to help Neo, and the Merovingian punished her by destroying her shell. It's a story of consequence, of standing up for what's right, even when it costs you everything. Except there's one massive problem. The Oracle is lying. When Neo meets the Merovingian in Matrix Reloaded, we see Ramachandra leaving Livre Restaurant. He's just finished negotiating with the Merovingian to smuggle his daughter Sati into the Matrix without a purpose. The payment? The Oracle's termination code, the kill code that would destroy her shell. This means the Merovingian already possessed the means to destroy the Oracle before Neo arrived. The deal was done. The Oracle's fate was sealed regardless of whether she chose to help Neo. So why frame it as a consequence of her choice? Because she's creating a narrative for Niobe. She's showing that helping Neo comes at great personal cost. She's modeling sacrifice, making herself a martyr, when in reality, her shell was already forfeit. It's manipulation disguised as heroism. And notice, she compliments the Merovingian. He is, among other things, a man of his word. Why would the Oracle speak respectfully about her enemy? Because she's establishing credibility. If even her opponent keeps his word, then the threat is real, the stakes legitimate, the choice matters. The truth is, the Oracle and the Merovingian have been at war throughout multiple Matrix cycles. The Merovingian represents pure determinism. Choice is an illusion. Causality determines everything. The Oracle represents the illusion of choice. She guides people while making them believe they're deciding freely. Both are manipulators using different methods. One coerces, the other shepherds, but both herd people toward predetermined destinations. The Oracle continues.
What was the choice?
The same one you yourself will have to make. The choice to help Neo or not.
The seed is planted. Niobe now believes helping Neo requires personal sacrifice. She's witnessed the Oracle pay the price. When Niobe's moment comes, when she must decide whether to defy Commander Locke, whether to give Neo the Logos, whether to risk everything, she'll remember this moment. The choice has been pre-framed as brave, costly, and necessary. Niobe's response proves the seed has taken root.
Then Neo is alive.
Yes. He touched the source and separated his mind from his body. Now he lies trapped in a place between your world and ours.
Neo is stuck in Mobile Avenue, the train man's domain, a micro-simulation between the Matrix and Machine City, a liminal space, a bridge that shouldn't exist but does because exiled programs need somewhere to hide.
Can we free him?
Trinity can. But she will have to fight her way through hell to do it.
The Oracle's use of hell is deliberate. The Merovingian's club Hell is filled with programs exiled from the Nightmare Matrix. Vampires, werewolves, demons. Programs that once served a purpose in an earlier gothic horror version of the Matrix. When that version was scrapped, they faced deletion. Instead, they fled into exile, and the Merovingian gave them sanctuary, positioning himself as king of the underworld. When Trinity rescues Neo in Revolutions, she literally descends into this underworld, fighting through waves of supernatural threats to reach him. The Oracle is making clear that Trinity has a specific role and Niobe has a different one.
Can I help?
That's why I called.
Niobe wasn't summoned to receive information. She was called to receive her purpose, her mission. But here's where the Oracle's manipulation reaches its peak. She's about to give Niobe something no one else gets, a prophecy designed for someone who doesn't believe in prophecies, a mission framed as personal choice for someone who values free will above everything else. The Oracle is about to bypass Niobe's rationality entirely and target the one thing logic can't defend against, her heart. The Oracle doesn't give Niobe a prophecy. She gives her something far more powerful, permission.
I cannot tell you what is going to happen. All I can do is hope that if you are given the chance, you will find the courage to do what you can.
Listen to that language carefully. Hope. If given the chance, courage, what you can. She's not commanding. She's not predicting. She's appealing to Niobe's agency, to her sense of bravery, to her autonomy. This is brilliant manipulation because Niobe would instantly reject a direct prophecy. Tell her, you will give Neo the Logos, and she'd probably do the opposite just to prove free will exists. But appeal to her courage? Ask her to find the strength when the moment comes? That bypasses every defense mechanism Niobe has built against prophecy and fate. The Oracle knows exactly how to manipulate each person based on their psychology. For Morpheus, who craved purpose, direct prophecy, you will find the one. For Neo, who doubted himself, reverse psychology, you're not the one. Followed later by confirmation. For Niobe, who values independence above all, an emotional appeal disguised as respect for free will. But Niobe isn't satisfied. She's still looking for concrete information, for something logical to hold on to.
You once told me you knew everything you needed to.
I do. I knew everything from the beginning of this path to the end.
I don't understand.
Even I can't see beyond the end.
This is critical. The Oracle knows the path of the One because she's witnessed it 5 times before across 5 cycles of the Matrix. She knows how it starts, how it progresses, how it ends. She's seen this story play out again and again. The One emerges, gathers believers, reaches the source, chooses to reload the Matrix. Zion is destroyed, and the cycle begins anew. But Neo's path is different. For the first time in 6 cycles, the One is choosing love over duty. He's choosing Trinity over the salvation of Zion. He's going to allow himself to be assimilated by Smith, rather than return to the source and reload the Matrix. The Oracle herself introduced these changes. She told Trinity she would fall in love with the One, creating an emotional variable that never existed before. She's running an experiment to disrupt the cycle, and even she doesn't know if it will work. This is genuinely uncharted territory. She cannot see beyond the end of Neo's path because there has never been a beyond. The Matrix has always been reloaded. Zion has always been destroyed. The cycle has always reset. But if Neo succeeds differently, if he breaks the pattern, what happens then? The Oracle doesn't know. For the first time in her existence, she's operating without certainty.
The end. Are you trying to tell me the world is going to end?
Yes. If we cannot save it, it will end.
The stakes couldn't be clearer. This isn't about prophecy or philosophy anymore. It's about extinction versus survival. Everything, the Matrix, the machines, humanity, Zion, hangs in the balance. Niobe makes the assumption everyone makes.
You mean Neo?
But the Oracle's correction is the most important thing she says in the entire conversation.
I mean we. The path of the One is made by the many. I have a role to play, just as you have yours.
This is the first time the Oracle explicitly acknowledges that supporting characters aren't just background players. They're not expendable extras in Neo's hero journey. They're essential. The One needs humanity to develop empathy for humans. Without Morpheus's unshakable faith, Neo never believes in himself. Without Trinity's love, Neo never learns what's worth fighting for. Without Niobe's defiance and courage, Neo never gets the tools he needs to reach the Machine City. The Oracle is telling Niobe, you matter, not as a pawn, not as a follower, as a co-author of salvation. For someone like Niobe, rational, independent, constantly dismissed by Commander Locke and others, this validation is intoxicating. The Oracle is giving her significance, agency, purpose, but Niobe still wants instructions. She wants the rational breakdown.
I need more information. How will I know what to do?
And here comes the kill shot.
There's an old Chinese proverb I've always liked. The heart never speaks, but you must listen to it to know. You'll know, Niobe. You always do.
This is where the Oracle bypasses Niobe's rationality completely. Niobe is logical, skeptical, evidence-based. She doesn't trust mysticism or vague wisdom. She wants facts, strategies, clear objectives. So the Oracle gives her the exact opposite. Listen to your heart. Because the Oracle knows something Niobe hasn't fully admitted to herself. Niobe is still in love with Morpheus. They were together once. They separated. Niobe moved on with Commander Locke, choosing stability and logic over passion and faith. But the love never fully disappeared. It's still there, buried under layers of rationality and duty. And that love is what the Oracle is activating. When Niobe defies Locke's direct orders in revolutions, she's not following prophecy. She's following her heart toward Morpheus. When she gives Neo the Logos, Zion's fastest ship, she's trusting Morpheus's faith in the One. When she pilots through the mechanical line in an impossible maneuver that should have killed everyone aboard, she's channeling the courage that comes from love. Every reckless decision, every irrational choice, every moment where Niobe seems to abandon her logic and skepticism, it all traces back to this conversation. The Oracle didn't give her a prophecy. She gave her permission to follow her heart. She reframed love as courage, emotion as strength, faith in Morpheus as faith in herself. And Niobe never realized she'd been given a prophecy at all, because the best prophecies are the ones that feel like personal choice. So, let's connect the dots. Let's see how this one conversation in the Oracle's kitchen became the invisible thread running through every impossible decision Niobe makes in Matrix Revolutions. When Commander Locke orders the fleet to return to Zion, and Niobe defies him to help Morpheus's crew.
Niobe, what are you doing?
What I can.
Why?
Because some things never change, Jason. And some things do.
Later, she makes a bold decision to give Neo the Logos, Zion's fastest ship, their best chance of survival if everything goes wrong.
So you gave them your ship,
That is correct, Counselor, I did.
knowing what he planned to do with it.
Here she's trusting what the Oracle told her.
The path of the one is made by the many. I have a role to play, just as you have yours.
When she pilots through the mechanical line, navigating a tunnel filled with sentinels while the ship is falling apart around her, pulling off maneuvers that should be impossible, she's relying on,
You'll know, Niobe. You always do.
what the Oracle gave her wasn't information. It was permission. Permission to trust her heart. Permission to believe she mattered. Permission to make impossible choices feel like personal decisions. Watch the films again with this context, and suddenly every reckless moment makes perfect sense. Niobe isn't being impulsive. She's fulfilling the role she was given. She's playing the part the Oracle wrote specifically for her, a skeptic who needed to believe her choices were her own. Here's what makes this so devastating. Did Niobe really make her own choices? The Oracle claimed she can't make anyone do anything, but she engineered every condition that would lead Niobe to specific decisions. She exploited Niobe's love for Morpheus. She framed helping Neo as an act of courage rather than obedience to prophecy. She validated Niobe's importance while simultaneously directing her path. The Oracle doesn't command. She cultivates. She doesn't force. She guides. She creates gardens where specific flowers bloom at exactly the right time, and those flowers never realize they were planted. Think about the profound irony here. Niobe spent the entire trilogy as the voice of skepticism. She questioned Morpheus. She doubted the prophecy. She argued for rational decision-making over blind faith. And yet, she was following a prophecy the entire time. A prophecy so perfectly crafted for her psychology that she never recognized it as prophecy. She thought she was choosing freely, trusting her instincts, following her heart.